Welcome to the show. I am King Nico, and we are live from Crusaders of the Resistance headquarters. And tonight, we're going to be talking about Balenciaga because people are shocked and surprised that a clothing branded company could be so satanic and run by pedophilia. So we're going to get into it today and how it's not the first time we've seen this from these clothing brands and these companies. We're going to go over it. So I'm currently only live on YouTube tonight because I've been banned on Facebook for one of my memes that I made regarding the drag queens last week. I'm also currently under investigation. So I got a message yesterday regarding someone from Pink something, news something, whatever, asking me questions about these drag queens and if I was threatening them. I was like, no, I don't even care to know them. I just don't want drag queens performing in public around children. They should need to go back to the 19 and older clubs. So hold on, we got Prince here. Come, Prince, say hi. These babies got a fresh haircut this week. So here's Prince. Prince wants to say hi. Who hasn't said hi in a long time? So here's Mr. Prince Elvis Jackson. Come, Coco. We're all sitting here. Always a part of the show, but we don't always get to see them. So me and Coco are matching this evening. Show them your new haircut, baby. Right. There we go. Some palm resistance. Okay, let's get started. Balenciaga. Oh yeah, I got comments. Let's see who's here. So J7 is here. Good evening, lovely J7. It's before 8. Yep, thank you. Love Butterfly says, hey Nico, hope you're well. Yes, I'm well. So yeah, Mike Jones, it's getting wild how much the demonic realm is being exposed. They're very much in plain sight now. We see Satan and something satanic daily now. It's very outweighed, Satanism versus Jesus Christ, our Savior. So people are more focused on Satanism, and people still think it's art, but it's not. Yeah, so yeah, everyone missed the palms, the hair, they're all cut, fresh, beautiful, very cute. So yeah, Coco and Prince, Mike Jones is saying hello to all. And thank you, J7. So as we're getting started, J7 says Gucci owns Balenciaga and Adidas as partners. Oh, so these people. Okay, so let's see what we got here. So this is something I want to show you just to get started, that Balenciaga is not the only thing that's been satanic just this week. So everyone's tuned into the new Disney, the Santa Clauses, season 1, episode 3. So we're going to play a clip from this episode.
Well, it's been a year, it doesn't surprise me. Merry Christmas, I got to get up and say, with another
Charlie. There. That's right.
Wow. So there you go. That was actually in this new Disney series, the Santa Clauses. And conveniently, Santa is an anagram for Satan. And they blatantly put it purposely in this show with the children holding letters saying, we love you, Satan. Okay, so Balenciaga. So much going on. So that's the YouTube. I'm going to show you some decodes. So we're going to go Balenciaga. Here we go. Here's some ads. So these are the ads that created an uproar, right? And everyone's like, cancel Balenciaga. They're disgusting. And they're waiting for all the celebrities like Kim Kardashian and all these Hollywood people that endorse and promote Balenciaga. They're not really stepping in to to pretty much tell them that this is not on. So they're pretty much being defended by these satanic stars because it's all of them. Okay, so Balenciaga. So we're going to do some translations here, and then we're going to get into some gematria. So let me just make this bigger so we can all see it. So we're just doing Google Translate, and we're going to pick Latin translated to English. So as you see, I have Balenciaga here, and in Latin, Balenciaga translates to English, Balenciaga. So we're going to split it up. There's Balenciaga, says play the ball. Let me just get rid of the BAL. So Enciaga is translated to act like an angel. So there's your angel. So we're going to put Baal. Because that's what Balenciaga is Baal worship, and they actually showed it in their ad. So if you add an A to Balenciaga and spell Baal, Enciaga, it translates to Baal is the king. And Baal is one of the 7 princes of the underworld, devils. And split up as Ba, Len, Si, Aga translates to do what you want, as in do what thou wilt. Remember this character here, Mr. Alistair Crowley. So here's his saying, do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. The most satanic, most evil person in our recent history. Here's Jay-Z, also rocking the motto, do what thou wilt. And now we know that Ba, Len, Si, Aga is also do what thou wilt. And also Baal is the king, act like an angel. Wow, so many meanings for one brand, just like that. Balenciaga. So now we've seen what it translates to from Latin to English. Let's see some of the gematria decodes. So as you see here, Balenciaga typed in its original form equals. So this is what people, okay, I'm going to do my best to try and explain some gematria to you all here and how it works and what these numbers are. So as you see, I got 2 ciphers. One is called the ordinal cipher, and the other is the Sumerian cipher. So if I click on the ordinal, it's going to give you a key as to what each letter equals in a numerical value. So A equals 1, B equals 2, all the way 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, 10, right? All the way to Z, 26. That will work in reverse. So Balenciaga, it shows you here, B is 2, A is 1, L is 12. So you add up every letter with its numerical value. This is the most basic, just like the Michael Jackson song, ABC, easy as 1, 2, 3, right? But it's not as easy as ABC equals 1, 2, 3, because then everyone would catch on, right? And they'd have a struggle. There'd be limited words they can come up with. So there's many ciphers, but there's always a numerical valued key so you could, understand and crack the code. So Balenciaga equals 55 and 330. So the Sumerian is going to be the basic cipher, but everything times by 6. So A is 1 times by 6 is 6. B is 2 times by 6 is 12. 3, 6 is 18. 4, 6 is a 24. 10, 6 is a 60, right? So let's go for Balenciaga. And what's the next one we got? Oh, Satan. Look at that. So Balenciaga and Satan are identical in numerical value, 55 and 330. in the ordinal and the Sumerian. So Balenciaga equals Satan. That's not an accident or a coincidence or a 1 in a million phenomenon. No, that was purposely done. Okay, Balenciaga. And as you saw, we know what Balenciaga translates to when it's broken down into Balenciaga is do what you want. And in the satanic cipher, that equals 1050. And if you've all been following along on this channel, you know 1050. We've looked at 1050 a lot. So let me get to the Facebook and we're going to get to the 1050. So I'm going to scroll through my page so you can see some of the memes I've posted during the week. The Satanic Temple is unbaptizing people. There you go. The Satanic Temple holds unbaptism service. So renounce Jesus at the Satanic Temple. There's the FIFA World Cup is currently going on. Lots of signs and symbols, mainly the main logo. So the Santa Clauses, they paid homage to Satan, and Santa Claus equals 666. Yoga is to yoke with fallen angels equals 666. Baphomet yoga and Baphomet ritual both equals 666. Right now we're going through the war because the far left is blitzing with their satanic LGBT and the drag queens. So they're trying to say that Jesus was a transgender. It's just disgusting what they come up with. So I've made a few of these memes for Ephesians 6:12. So it highlights, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, which are fallen angels. So I'm going to make one for every city on earth. But this one's in Mexico. And there's the Angel of Independence, I believe they have in the middle of Mexico City, a massive golden angel. That's a principality right there. There's the one in Toronto where I live. Another principality. So they're all over the world. This one's right in front of Buckingham Palace. Another principality, massive golden one. So there's the Bible passage from Ephesians 6:12, and there's the gematria, the fallen angels, 666. The fallen angels created a heaven on earth equals 666. The fallen angels enslaved humanity, and the fallen angels built cities for Cain equals 666. A meditation equals 666. Yoga mermaid equals 666. So we know what yoga is to yoke with the fallen angels, and doing these mermaid and puppy pose and falcon positions is just calling on demons to possess you equals 666. Okay. So Balenciaga equals 1050. Do what you want. Satanic worship equals 1050. 1050 equals 666. Pedophilia equals 1050. Canaanite equals 1050. The end times equals 1050. Balenciaga, Baal is the king equals 474. Fallen angel equals 474. Right, let me tell you, it took me like 2-3 minutes to just type this in and see the number and come up with it. I wasn't here for weeks on end, hours, like the mad scientist trying to come up with some kind of connection. As you know, I just type it in, see the numbers, boom, I post it, it's connected. No stress, no sweat, no time wasted on exposing and seeing the signs and symbols and all the Satanism in the world. Balenciaga is pedophilia. It is satanic worship. They are Canaanites because we are in the end times and they worship that king Baal, the fallen angel. So Canaanite, 1050. Balenciaga, do what you want, 1050. Satanic worship, 1050. So here is Lotta Volkova, the main designer of this, Balenciaga's main designer, and also just designing for Adidas. And there's been some exposure of her Instagram with all the posts she's been making with the blood rituals and wearing cannibal corpse, because they're cannibals. They are eating these babies and drinking their blood and siphoning them of adrenochrome, because they're Canaanites, as in cannibal. So they're cannibals. They were vegans. They didn't eat the meat. They ate other humans. So Cain and Abel, cannibal, right? To pay homage to the first two born, which was Cain, and how he killed his brother Abel. So now they're cannibals. If anyone, that's the connection between Genesis, between Cain and Abel, but the Canaanites. So there's Lotta. Did I do gematria for her? So yeah, Lotta Volkova, cannibal, equals 222. And in reverse satanic, 1018. So Lotta Volkova, cannibal, is 1018. And here she is in her cannibal corpse t-shirt, because they're cannibals, telling you to your face what and who they are and who they worship. And her name, Lotta Volkova, cannibal, 222 and 1018, as in Luke 10:18. And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. This is why they love the lightning bolt, and they put it on their face, like David Bowie and Lady Gaga, and they always have the lightning symbolism as in Elvis Presley. So this is where it comes from. Luke 10:18, Satan as lightning fall from heaven. That's why they worship that. So Luke 10:18 equals Lotta Volkova, the cannibal. So 1050, on the 1050s. So yes, and 474s. So I'm going to show you some more 1050s in connection with this disgusting satanic world and this cult, the true religion of this world, which is Satanism, and which has been, they've been doing this since day one. So we're going to go back to summertime 2022. So here's Balenciaga with the 1050s. So here we go. Let me just make sure you can all see that. So AI Apocalypse is 1050. I already showed you the end times is 1050. So I already went over 1050 back in September. Sesame Street is 1050. Just like Balenciaga, Do What You Want is 1050, which is pedophilia, which is satanic worship. It is no coincidence that Balenciaga, which just pushed out this disgusting ad, right, with these kids. There you go. See, this is the Celine Nunu. This is the first time a clothing line has done this. As you can see here, we got the Celine Dion clothing line, which came out like 4 or 5 years ago. I already showed you the commercial, how it's gender neutral. So let me just zoom into some. There's a baby in the skulls. There's a baby with the lightning bolt. There's the black and yellow, like the Balenciaga tape that Kim wore and made famous. It's disgusting. There was the Pizzagate conspiracy. Okay, well, let's just hold it up here. The New World Order t-shirts. This is yeah, I'm getting annoyed now because of all of this, bringing it all up and seeing it. So it's pedophilia, it's satanic worship. But there's a whole bunch of 1050s and the Christ consciousness and the New Age crap nonsense. As you see here, Babylonian is 1050. Spawn of Satan is 1050. The last two popes, Pope Francis, Pope John Paul, both equal 1050, the false prophets, right? In God We Trust, which is on American dollar bills, 1050. A New World Order equals 1050. 1050 is 666. Frequencies equals 1050. As in TSN radio 1050, which is on a frequency of 1050 kilohertz. 1050 is 666, so the frequency is satanic. They know it, but do you know it? I'm showing it to you. Okay, 1050s, 1050s. What do I have here on my page on the Noah Adams? So I'll have to be on my backup page because I'm getting banned, because I think this meme, this one here, the image of Satan meme, got me banned for a week. So Disney NASA 666, Galactic Federation 666, Witchcraft 666, as in a Mark of the Beast 666, mandatory. I'm not even gonna say it and get my channel flagged. I showed you the Yoga Mermaids. We're back to this from 2019, the end game, the final blitz on humanity. I already told you what these Jenners and Kardashians are. They're all satanic transgenders that follow the true religion of this world, which is Satanism. They're practicing it right in front of our faces and feeding us these branched down religions of Satanism, as in Christianity, Catholicism, Judaism, Islam, Hindu, Buddhist, Scientology, nonsense. Shut up, get out of here. I'm getting mad with this because it's everywhere now. Right now, as we're doing this, there's an all ages drag show event happening 40 minutes away from me in Kitchener. Let me see. Sorry, I'm just going to bust out all this information. So November 29, 2018, I was going on about Mark of the Beast. I already told you about this clothing line in February 2019, about having a transgender little baby that you can dress in skulls, New World Order logos, and pentagrams. Thank you, Celine Dion, for this. So yeah, this isn't, so Valencia is not new. Oh yeah, Dr. Phil had a show about yoga cult vibes. She claims the yoga studio she joined was a front. So everything's coming out that we've been going over here in the Crusaders of the Resistance. It's finally coming to light. Even Dr. Phil is now posting about yoga being a cult. Come on. Everything we've gone on about for the last 5, 6, 7 years is right. All thanks to God, all truth from the Holy Bible. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. Balenciaga, look at this. Okay, let me quickly see the comments. Oh my God, so many comments. Sorry, I see everyone here. This is driving me crazy. Everyone's here. Thank you so much for joining and commenting. J7, Mike Jones. We got Andrea, who got kicked off of one of the live streams because it would, put a unicorn costumes on my ponies for children. Yeah, that's just, this is, everyone should be furious about this. I can't. So J7 says in the last Kardashian episode, they spent about 3 minutes pronouncing Bell. I think I just saw that with the actual designers, and they're like, is it Baal? And they're like, no, it is Baal. See, there's the messing with everyone. So again, Kim Kardashian was born a boy, just to remind you that children are all the opposite genders. Miss Katie, good to see you, lovely. Good evening to you and to Jeff. Okay, so Joseph Lopez says, wow, that's crazy, right in front of our faces. I hope you all saw the Gematria decodes, because, Joseph also says, I've seen that. They're disgusting. Jesus is the king. Freebird says, hello. So Katie's talking about the falling away. She's praying for our sister Stacy, Kamea, God bless. I saw some stuff on this on Unplugged. Oh, Miss Alina Hart, Cubana is here. So glad you're doing something on this. Thank you. You are such a warrior for Christ. I love you. Thank you so much. Okay, so Miss Jungle Queen says hello. Oh, okay. So, okay, hold on. Queen of 10,000 Moon says, "Oh my God, 1050 was my high school address." See? So your school must be one of them old pedophilia schools that used to do some weird seance and rituals back in the day and probably still doing it today at wide open, right? David, God bless you, brother, says hello to everyone. And Mr. Joseph Aquaviva is here, also reminding us that National Aeronautics and Space Administration, which is NASA, equals 666. The beautiful Darlene is here, finally made it. Why is the sound staticky? I was told that I'm not using the right mic. So this is the mic for my DSLR camera. So I think I have to get it, like so much different stuff. So just plugging my shotgun mic here into the computer doesn't seem to be giving the perfect sound. Maybe I turn it down a bit and it's not going to be too staticky. Yoga is Hinduism, says Andrea Weimar. Well, that's what they tell us. Yes. Miss Shannon is also here. She's been waiting for this. So yeah, Balenciaga, absolute filth. Okay, I'm going to share some pictures. Everyone's in here talking. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to get back into it. Okay, so we're going to quickly, yeah, Balenciaga. Okay, so that's what I want to do. I need to bring up my images. Okay, let me remove that, stop that. I need to share a new screen. I get so anxious and fired up so easily over this stuff. It's so annoying. But I'm going to bring up some more. So here's your Baphomet, Kim K. Like, I'm not going to get into it now, but just don't look at this person and think she's some pretty woman or some pretty girl. No, this is a dude in drag. Don't let these demonic looking, clown looking drag queens fool you that all drag queens look like that. No, this right here, Miss Kim K, is a drag queen, a dude in drag. So here's one of the ads. And if you look here at the tape, zoomed in, you can see it says Baal on it. Sorry, the screen's in the. Okay, you see the tape zoomed in there? Yeah, it says Baal. Let me zoom in here. So the whole uproar is that Balenciaga made these ads and posted so much crazy stuff with pictures that kids drew of devils and demons, as you can see circled here. They're wearing demonic shoes with devil's faces. You can see Baal. You can see teddy bears and bondage BDSM gear. Absolute filth. As you can see, the globe earth indoctrination that they've been giving us since we were babies. Thank God most of us have finally broken out of that and found God's true biblical flat earth and the firmament. So just there, add the A there for Baal. And this is what they worship. This is the one of the seven princes of hell. That's going to be right. Demonic. There's the offering, the child sacrifice. They're still doing it today, and they're bragging about it in plain sight. Okay, so let's get rid of this one. I had some more. Got another window. Let's see. This one. Oh no, that's not it. Okay, so let's get back onto the Google, the internet. So I went over that. So we did the translate. We've seen the ads. We've seen what people are going on about. I've shown you, well, we touched on how Balenciaga is not the first one to do it. I've been on this for years. Look at this. We saw the ad the other day. I don't know if we should be bringing it up on what the agenda is with the lightning bolts, with the New World Order, with the pentagrams, with the skulls. So this is Selinunu. I don't know if anyone remembers Pizzagate and Comet Pizza. All this child stuff and pizza and sausages and hot dogs they've been coding for a while. We also went over Wayfair, the trafficking on Wayfair that happened a few years back too. All these companies are involved and in on it. So Balenciaga, do what you want, is 1050. It also matches with Satan. Exactly right. How convenient. We also got 474 Balenciaga with the extra A. Baal is the king equals 474 and 1044. So sorry. So this is what we needed to get to. So we went over the 1050, which is do what you want, and now we got 1044 for Baal is the king, and that's another number that we've gone over because 1044 equals New World Order, the false prophet, satanic cult. So 1050 equaled satanic worship, and now we're at 1044, which equals satanic cult. Yoga for witches equals 1044. Number of the beast equals 1044. New World Order, the false prophet, the age of Aquarius, all equal 1044 in the exact same cipher. We have Max Verstappen, the current world champion, double world champion, equals 1044. We have Sebastian Vettel, who retired this year, equals 1044. Okay, so there's your 1044s. 474 we know equals fallen angel. So New World Order 1044 and a New World Order is 1050. So there's both of them, 1044 and 1050. Update. We're going to type in fallen angel 474. So there's your connection again. It wasn't hard to connect Balenciaga with Baal, with satanic cult, with satanic worship, with pedophilia, with fallen angels. It's all right here. The numbers don't lie. That's what 474 is fallen angel in the satanic cipher. We've gone over this lot of Volkova. Epstein Island, another one. So people get uproared over these Epstein Islands and Wayfairs, but nothing ever happens. So right now, the Balenciaga is the new focus, and everyone's like, cancel Balenciaga. No, none of them got canceled. It's not that should be canceled. It is Satan that needs to be canceled, right? So here's your Epstein Island. If you don't already know what happened there, look into it. And look into your other stars like Ellen that paid homage, who's visited and on the client list and the flight logs, had a whole studio set for her Ellen show that looks identical to Epstein Island, right? So these people are all in on it. Luke 10:18, Satan is their little g god that they worship. Keep showing it daily, no matter where we look. We're going to see it in the fashion industry. We're going to see it with Disney and Christmas and all this crap coming up. It's all satanic. There's going to be no mention of Jesus. It's all going to be Santa and Satan, the same thing, right? Which is Nimrod. Nimrod is who Santa is, right? I know it's an anagram for Satan, but Nimrod, the original and first Antichrist, is also whose birthday December 25th is. It's not the birthday of Jesus, Yeshua Christ. It is the birthday of Nimrod, the grandchild of Ham, who gave into temptation and sold his soul to the devil and gave birth to Babylon. So here's Nimrod. There's pictures of Nimrod holding reindeers. He had the big white beard. He was holding the tree. There's Santa with the big white beard and the reindeers and the sack and holding the tree, right? There's the connection. So Nimrod's birthday is December 25th, not Jesus. So yeah, I know Christmas is coming up and everyone likes to get festive and seasonal and all into it, but just keep in mind, you're going to see a lot of Satan. Not just the Santa Clauses and Tim Allen. Is going to be everywhere. We already showed you it's in the video games, it's in the cartoons, it's in the public libraries now. It's everywhere. So, yeah, I've rambled on. because this is hard to talk about this stuff, because I know and known for a long time how deep this goes. This isn't just an ad with kids with holding teddy bears in bondage, because I know exactly what these people do. They're cannibals. They're actually eating these kids. Maybe not those kids in the ad, but other kids that aren't even registered within the system, right? Children that they have people behind the scenes that will just give birth to babies solely for ritual sacrifice, right? Off the records, off the books. It's not just money you could launder and wash under the table. It's humans too, babies. So yeah, it's a sick world. It's just getting more sicker and twisted, just as it was in the days of Noah and Sodom and Gomorrah. So yeah, I don't know what more to show and tell about this, because there's lots of information right now about it, but I just wanted to bring it and tell you it's not new. This, I'm not surprised, and I hope and you lot are not surprised and shocked about this. We could go over this every day, right? So just yeah, it's just more confirmation that we're in the devil's playground. This is a beast system that solely worships Satanism and is pretty much filtered and lied and mocked Jesus out of the world and out of the hearts of the people. So we're in the end times. Let me quickly run over some comments, give everyone some time. I just kind of wanted to get this out there in one go. So good things. It's going to be a short video. Well, so Jay Simon says she was asked to do the Ellen show and did not. Told producers about Wayfair and why I declined. Exactly. So you know this has been going on for a long time. Joseph is also confirming Santa Claus equals 666. Good evening, Kim Griffiths. Yep, red and white is 666. A fat man brings materialistic gifts. LOL. So yeah, so Santa is always in red and white. And red and white equals 666. Let's just bring up the gematria because it always helps to wait, sorry, what are we putting in? Oh yeah, red and white. So red and white. There it is, 666. Gosh, I didn't even show you guys that red and white. Thank you, Andrea. That's exactly what it equals, just as in NASA, minus the T, right? So they're all the same entity. They aren't hiding it anymore, says the Watchman of Yeshua. Oh, that's another thing. So I know I showed you that fallen angel equals 474, and Balenciaga, Baal is the king equals 474, but also Yeshua equals 474. So there's always the good, the bad, the equal and opposite, and the numbers. Like humanity equals 666, right? And people are like, why? So Yeshua equals 474, fallen angel equals 474, humanity equals 666. So Neo says, can you keep this live up? All my lives are up. They're on my YouTube channel. This is the first time I'm doing one without my Facebook because I'm banned. So it should be on Twitter, but that Twitter doesn't work for me. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, everyone, and follow my Facebook too. I got like 3 more days on my ban. And Joseph says that old serpent equals 201, fake moon landing 201st day of the year, Neil Alden Armstrong equals 201. And again, Andrea says, what is 474? So the fallen angels equal 474, right? And 666. So the fallen angels equal 666 and 846. And take away the and put fallen angel, and you get 474. Right? And then you get the ad, which was Balenciaga with the Baal. Baal is the king equals 1044. I believe it equaled. Oh, where is it? Okay, I messed that up. Anyway, guillotine equals 474. Yeah, the first tower hit at 846. So yeah, we go over the same stuff now, and me, I don't like repeating myself because that's one of Satan's number one tricks is repetition, right? Repeat, 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 the exact same thing. And when I'm looking over this stuff, as well as Joseph and Steph and the whole crew and J7, anyone that looks through the stuff, you see the exact same things time and time again. Nothing changes with Satanism. Whether you're looking at Satanism from the Garden of Eden, through the Canaanites, through Babylon, through Sodom and Gomorrah, through 100 years ago, it's the exact same ingredients: 1 plus 2 plus 5 plus 666. You know what I mean? It's the exact same thing. Nothing changes. They all need the children, the babies, the blood, the cannibalism, the horn devil. It's disgusting. The pentagrams. It's it's the same thing. So once you see it once, you're going to keep seeing it because that's the world and the society we're in. It's a beast system, the devil's playground. So Andrea says she'll catch a replay. I'm gonna cut this show now. Mike, yeah, I think my videos automatically go to Rumble and Odyssey and maybe BitChute as well. So I have to check up on that and make sure they're all still synced up. And Shannon also says yes, repetition and confusion. So repeat, repeat, repeat. And when I feel like I'm repeating myself, I don't like it because it's satanic, and I just like feel like it's a seance. You're going into like some kind of a ritual where you just hum and ah and repeat the same thing. And yeah, that's Satanism. So that's one of the number one tools is repetition. You'll see it on the mainstream media. That's why I turn off the damn TV, stop watching all that nonsense. It's the same things with these clothing companies and the gender neutral and babies and the sexualizing. It's the same thing. They're not doing anything different. Okay, so I hope I wasn't too riled up and excited and upset over this, but geez, where is everyone? I don't even have children. I only got to worry about myself and my beautiful Pomeranians, right? So, but then again, I do want to have kids. That's what being a human is about. And being in this world is to reproduce and fall in love and make a family and teach, right? But I can't do that because I don't want to bring kids into this kind of world because I'll just be teaching them how to run and hide from the system and just no, you don't need to bring kids into a world just to fight Satan, right? So I'm gonna do that, and if once we finish it and have a better world, then we'll see. And again, Crusading family, please pray for our sister Stacy. Praying. Thank you for that, J7. Mike Jones says, do you believe in the rapture? Do we have to stay faithful to the second coming? We've talked a lot about the rapture here. I don't want to get into it now because nothing we can say is going to change anything. You just got to be faithful and know that Jesus is coming, especially with everything that I'm showing you and what we're seeing in the world with this child sexualization blitz going on everywhere, from Balenciaga clothing line to your local public library, right? So we're going through something serious right now. So serious that it happened just as it was in the days of Noah, and it was so disgusting and bad that God decided to flood the world. So we're going through that again. God promised not to flood the world. So what's next? He's going to have to end it, which is why I keep saying we're in the biblical end of days. And thank you, Shannon. Shannon says you were calm tonight. I'm proud of you. Appreciate it. If anyone knows me, I do scream and shout and lose my cool quite a lot, especially the last couple of years. So it takes a lot for me to be calm and not cuss and curse and scream and just like be furious. But we need that right now. And it can't just be me. We need like a whole army of born again men, women, anyone that just knows what's up and wants to put an end to all of this, because it's not going to end with Balenciaga. No one's going to cancel Balenciaga. We're dealing with the elite that are in control of everything here. So sorry to say nothing's going to happen with them unless we take a stand and like start throwing away all these branded labels. Like, it's ridiculous. I'm covered in them too. I got to purge all my clothes again, donate all my labels, and yeah, it's getting crazy. Don't want to be a part of any of these people. It's not just all of them, not just Balenciaga and Adidas, and don't be fooled by Kanye West thinking he's going to defend them and act like he's a Christian. He's just as satanic as all of them. They're just playing a game. They're just acting out a show, a reality TV show. That's what they do. Okay, so I'm done. I'm going to end it. Appreciate all the new people that joined today. I'm streaming to 2 channels now, my backup YouTube and my main YouTube. So if you're on my backup YouTube, please find my main one and subscribe. And yeah, my Instagram, my Facebook's all up there in the top of the screen. So follow that and I'll keep you updated. I didn't want to do this on Balenciaga, but I'm glad I got it out the way. There was just too much stuff. I was like, oh, come on. The translations, then the decodes. I was like, wow, it's just one of those things. So hopefully it helped. And it was a different spin on all the other Balenciaga videos that are being shared around and exposing the Satanism by people that are pretty shocked and surprised that this is happening, that are new to this. But this has long been happening and will long continue. This is why we will keep on fighting and educating each other and praying for our brothers and sisters and protecting our children. We are the Crusaders of the Resistance. I am King Nico. I love being here with you guys tonight, and I'm out.